I'm doing fine, sir. How are you?
Good. It was information to me that there is a JIPMER in Karaikal also.
Yes, sir, it started recently.
Okay. How many JIPMERs are there total?
So as of now, two JIPMERs are there.
Okay. So you have a separate director, any link with the main campus?
Yes, sir. As of now, the director is the same for both of the campuses.
Hmm.
It is Rakesh Agarwal, sir, itself, sir, for both the campuses.
Rakesh Agarwal. So how he divides his time? Is there any
So
exit
about once a month. Uh, so
and
about once a
who
month.
is total in charge?
So overall, Rakesh Agarwal sir is only in charge as of now. He comes to our Karaikal campus about once a month or once in 2 months. But we have a separate dean, sir.
Who is
So
the dean?
he's in charge. Uh, Kumar Shah, sir.
What specialty?
Forensic medicine, sir.
Forensic medicine. And a new campus is ready, built. Your guys are studying in that?
Yes, sir. As of now, the college building is also there. The hospital complex is also there. The hospital is yet to be built. We are going to the government hospital for our clinical posting.
Okay, okay. So Karikal and JIPMER is not Pondicherry is not a long distance, 3-4 hours drive.
Yes, sir. 3.5 hours.
Yes. And the selection is independent or through NEET?
Through NEET, sir.
Note. So which year you are in now?
So I'm currently in second year. In 2 months, I'll be finishing second year. My
Your
final
head
exams
is
will be
again cutting, so
yes.
can you adjust it?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, no.
Yes.
Second year, you
Yes.
are in second year. So
Yes,
you
sir.
completed the first professionals?
Yes, sir.
What is it? Anatomy, physiology, biochemistry, molecular biology? What are the subjects now?
So in first year, it is biochemistry, anatomy, and physiology.
Okay. And you have come to the clinical side, medicine, surgery?
Yes, sir. We have.
Pharmacology, pathology.
Yes, sir. In second year, our subjects are pharmacology, pathology, forensic medicine, and microbiology.
And
But we do have. So we do have some theory classes for the final year subjects, and
okay.
we have clinical postings in them.
Okay. And where is orthopedics and ophthalmology?
So ophthalmology is a third year subject as of now for us.
Okay.
Orthopedics, we had a 1 month posting this year, but
Okay.
that subject will be started for us in final year itself.
Okay. Now, congratulations for making to this list. I just,
Thank you so much, sir.
Marika said that we just casually wanted to know because we are wanting to expand this program, and I thought it would be the best thing to know more about the needs to really see what should be the engagement plan and things. That's why I'm talking to everybody.
Okay, sir.
Tell me everything about you, childhood, where are you from, your family, whatever you can comfortably share, let us know. At least build
Uh,
a background that who you are and why you are here, how did you get here?
yes, sir. Currently I am 21 years old and I'm studying in second year MBBS. In about 2 months, I'll be writing my professional exams will be over in 2 months. So I'll be entering third year MBBS that time. Actually, I was born in US. I was born in Maryland in US.
Okay.
And yes, sir.
You are a US passport holder?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So I was born there and I spent the first 9 years of my life there. I studied till third grade over there. And ever since I was in kindergarten, I had this passion of wanting to become a doctor. And it actually remained fixed till now also. And then after, my father is a software engineer. My mother was a software engineer in US. But then I have a younger sister also. So my younger sister, my mother and I, we shifted to India in 2012. But my father is still working in the US itself.
All of your family are Indian citizens, or only you were born here?
So, everyone in my family are Indian citizens.
Indian citizens?
Sorry, American citizens. American. We are all American citizens. And then I shifted and I studied in Bangalore.
So you are settled in Bangalore? Your mother and...
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir. My mother and sister
You
are
have
in Bangalore.
OCI and still hold American passports?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
There is no restriction on American passport to study in India?
No, sir. As of now, no. I cleared NEET through the general merit quota itself, the general quota itself.
Okay.
So, like, I studied in Bangalore, and I'm actually I'm a Kannadiga. My mother tongue is Kannada, and I studied in Vidyashilpa Academy from 4th grade till 12th grade. The syllabus is ICSE, and I studied ISC in 11th and 12th grade.
Any particular reason why family decided is the other way people come to US for education?
Actually, my mother, she wanted us to return to India because she wanted us to get to know about the cultural values and the culture in India. She didn't want us to become totally, adept to the American culture.
Okay.
Like, as of now, I do wish to continue my higher studies in US. Like, I want to take the USMLE later on and come to US. In school, like as of now in college, my favorite subject is pharmacology as of now in second year.
Okay.
And I'm also I'm quite proactive also in many events which are being organized in college. Recently there was a microbiology quiz which was organized by the Indian Association of Medical Microbiologists just 2 weeks ago, sir. It was held in Pondicherry. So I went there to represent my college along with one of my friends. We were a team member, and there were 40 teams from all over Pondicherry and Tamil Nadu. And in that quiz, my team got first place, sir.
So how many members in your team?
So only myself and my friend Abhishek Srivastava. Only two of us were in that team.
And it was only pharmacological quiz?
No, sir, it was a microbiology quiz.
Microbiology. And it's all curriculum what they teach you in medicine or anything outside that?
So there was a little bit of, there was a preliminary round. Out of 40 teams, they selected the top 5 teams for the actual quiz on the stage. There were few questions which were current news based.
Yeah,
but apart from that,
let me know what are those questions.
So there was one about the monkeypox virus outbreak a few years ago. They asked which clade was it. Yes, so they mentioned that there was an outbreak of the monkeypox virus in 2020. They asked us which clade it was. There were 4 options: clade 1, clade 2A, clade 2B, and clade 3. So that question I found tricky. It was in the preliminary round, and as there were negative marks for it, my friend and I, we didn't attempt. There were many MCQs. There were 40 MCQs we had to solve in 30 minutes.
Okay.
So this was one of the questions which we weren't particularly sure of. So we left this question to avoid negative marks.
Okay. Let's come to, so you have a good memory of your schooling in US?
Yes, sir.
And usually I have seen children resist. Many parents from Indian origin want to bring their children to India. You guys were okay with your parental decision to come to India?
Actually, I was very young at I was young at the time. I was only 9 years. And at the time, I used to think that whatever decision my mother made was right. So I had only come to India a few times before that, just for my summer vacation. I used to come here, and I had liked India that time. So I just trusted my parents' decision and came.
You remember your memories of studying with white American children?
Yes, sir.
You think that they too had the same culture, listening to the parents?
Not like some of them were very obedient students, but some of them would also not listen to their parents. As in,
This is a very good subject. I want to learn a little more from you. That what do you miss from you of not being in US, and what you think you missed by being in US, not being in India?
So, in US, I miss. I feel in US there were more opportunities as in extracurricular wise. Like they paid more. I mean, nowadays in India also we're paying a lot of attention. But at that time, from a young age itself, there were so many clubs in school. Like I myself was a part of the science club in second grade and third grade. That kind of concept wasn't there in my school when I joined here. So it was nice at the time because I used to learn much more. I felt that I had a lot of interest in science at that time. So I felt that I learned much more in the science club in school than the actual science classes that they would take in class. I used to love conducting the experiments. There were so many magnetic experiments in my memory. We used to go to the woods and we used to pluck plants and learn about the plants by seeing them. That kind of practical exposure which they would teach, I found it a bit missing in India. Like in India, we're a little bit more theoretical based, as in more of sitting in the class and just listening. There, they would like in between classes, they would actually take us outside and show us the things. So that is one thing I miss.
What is something you love about India?
I love. Yes, sir. I just love the people in general. I love how the bonding is so nice in India, and how much we all respect our elders so much, and like the culture is really nice. Like how we are so diverse also. Like right now I'm studying in a national college, so there are people from different parts of India. I love to know about what's different in their home compared to mine, and I love how we can just casually talk to each other and like I have many friends, so I can easily go to their house without even calling them also, and their mothers also treat me like their daughter itself. That very close bonding I really like. So
okay, very good. And don't you feel the systems are a little complex for your mom to navigate in India than in US?
So what type of systems, sir?
Systems, the public civic system, queues, ration cards, income tax.
Yes, sir, it's a little difficult. Actually, my mother is managing both the American and the Indian one because my dad is still working in US.
Mother
and
is not working? No?
No, as of now, she's retired. Sir.
So you bought a house there?
So in US, yes, sir, we have a house in US
No,
and we have a house in. Yes, sir. Here we have a.
Where
yes,
is
sir.
your house in Bangalore?
Sanjay Nagar, sir.
Sanjay Nagar. And then it's easy for you. You must be taking a bus to come to Bangalore.
Yes, sir. Once in 2 months.
I did a lot of travel from Pondicherry to Bangalore. There used to be an air-conditioned private bus near Majestic Circle.
Okay, sir.
And is overnight bus, and it would be, I think, 80 rupees it will bring me. And
okay, sir.
Yeah. Okay. So when you came here, you and all your family members were on the board that you will be becoming a doctor?
Yes, sir. Because ever since I was in kindergarten till now, I never changed my decision. Like I don't know, I just had that passion that I want to be a doctor. I was very inspired by my aunt.
Any influence in the family that which you carried? Can you recall why you want to become doctor? Where did you see doctors working?
Yes, sir. My aunt and uncle both are doctors, sir.
Where are they?
So they are working in Astor, Bangalore.
Okay, they are in Bangalore. And what specialty they are in?
So my uncle is an oncosurgeon and my aunt is a pediatric surgeon.
Okay, so then you have any developed any liking for surgery or medicine?
Yes, so I have an interest in both of them as of now. I have an interest in both of them, sir.
So you like to become a surgeon or a physician?
Actually, as of now, both options seem good to me, sir.
Okay. And why did you get interested in pharmacology?
I like how there's a logic behind every reason why the drug works. Like I feel in pharmacology, the only thing to remember is the names of the drugs. Like apart from that, there's a lot to remember in terms of names. But apart from that, if we understand how the drug works, the mechanism of action, and its pharmacokinetics, it's actually not a very tough subject. And I find it the most applicable. Like if we are working in an OPD, we cannot leave the patient without giving them a drug or treating them. So I find it the most relevant in our life.
Okay, tell me one thing. You raised a very, very interesting question. What is the way you said you remember? I hated pharmacology because I just can't. I only remember that there is no drug which does not have nausea and vomiting. So how do you remember? Tell me your strategy to remember so many names. Ceftazidimide and ceftazine and cefazolin and it's difficult. Trade names are okay. So how do you remember?
Yes.
You raised that, if you know the function, you can remember drug more easily.
Yes, sir. For some drugs, like I made some acronyms or something. Like for example, the second generation cephalosporins, there is a mnemonic FOX for FaceTime, like cefoxitin, cefuroxime. So like that, all the names of the drugs you can remember. And apart from that, sometimes I make some stories for drugs, or else and for example, if we're finding the drugs for anti-leishmaniasis disease, I'll also go back to the microbiology aspect of it and correlate with it. For example, there are intestinal agents and luminal agents. So to understand how these...
Would you like to go into historical aspect of drug development when you are talking of antihypertensive? Do you think of Serpacil, how it came with the name? And have you any interest in the genesis of evolution of the drugs?
It is a very interesting topic, sir, but I don't go too deep into it since there are so many drug names. So
Yes.
it becomes difficult to go into each.
What is automatism? I'm not quizzing you. I'm just wanting to learn from you. I'll switch off to help you my camera so that the bandwidth is not an issue. Okay?
Okay, sir. Okay, thank you, sir. Yes, sir.
What you got? Yeah. So what is automatism?
Yes, sir. The automatism that I know about in pharmacology is in the drugs of barbiturates. So what happens is the patient in the middle of the night, generally barbiturates are given to induce sedation. So what happens is they take one pill, and then after taking the pill, they go back to their bed and then they think that they haven't taken the pill. So again, they go and they take another pill of the barbiturate.
Across this is a phenomenon.
Sorry?
Most of the medicines
yes,
have this problem. I have taken or not taken.
Taken, yes, sir. The
you
confusion.
are not aware when you are taking, you forget. So there is a barbiturate. It matters more because it causes toxicity. Overdose of the barbiturate. What is the tolerance?
So tolerance is the condition wherein even if we give the normal dose of the drug, the same response is not seen in the patient. Only if we increase the dose, then only we are able to see the.
So now what happens? Do you know any drug which doesn't have tolerance, which is not addicting?
If we come to the same sedatives and hypnotics, there is a new class of drugs called as the non-benzodiazepines or the Z drugs. So compared to the problem with barbiturates is that they are addictive. Benzodiazepines are less addictive compared to barbiturates, but these new Z drugs, actually there has been no addiction potential found in them.
How do you define addiction? I have a problem with the people because here they say cannabis is non-addicting, Mandrex is non-addicting, which I don't believe. My definition is simple. If you take any medicine and you have to take that medicine,
yes, sir.
Otherwise you won't go to sleep, means you are addicted to it.
Yes, sir.
Do you have any definition of what you call the addiction?
The addiction, I believe it's quite similar to dependence of a drug, as in the person prioritizes that particular drug above all their normal daily activities. They start to feel that there can be physical dependence or psychological dependence. Physical dependence is like if they take the drug, if they don't take the drug, then their normal body functioning won't happen. Like they'll start trembling and they'll start sweating and there'll be a physiological disruption. But there can also be a psychological dependence wherein if they don't take the drug, they don't get the satisfaction. There won't be any physiological change in their body, but they don't have that satisfaction. They feel that they cannot run the day without having the drug. So if it goes to that extent, wherein they're prioritizing taking the drug compared to other activities in their life, and they cannot lead the day without taking the drug, then I think it's addiction.
Do you know anything what is happening in the field of drug development, particularly your parents are in software industry? Yes, any recent advances in drug development? Okay. Just keep in mind in that, because drug development is most expensive thing.
Yes.
Out of 10,000 molecules, after clinical trial, one molecule gets to the market. It takes a long time. With the artificial intelligence application, we can cut down the period. We can do simulation models whether the drug is going to work or not. That area you should really look if you are interested in pharmacology. Coming back to the question, how are you liking to be in this college?
Sorry, sir. How am I liking my college?
Yeah.
JIPMER Karaikal, it's very nice, sir. I like it. I mean, the kind of exposure I'm getting, it's a national college, so I feel I'm getting many opportunities which I wouldn't.
Teachers, or you have retired teachers or young teachers? Talking of teachers.
We have teachers. So they're all they're young only, sir, like around 35 to 40.
And good teachers, well read.
Yes, sir, very good teachers. So they're most of them are from JIPMER Pondicherry itself, sir.
Okay. And how many students you are in your class?
So as of now, the strength is 55. They're admitting less people as of now. And in few years, they're going to start admitting around 120.
So how many boys, how many girls?
So in my batch, there are 16 girls and the remaining are boys. I think 55 minus 16.
Okay.
The remaining 42, 43 are boys. But in the other batches, the ratio is equal, sir. Only in my batch, it's like this.
What are the extracurricular activities you have?
So in my college or what I am doing, sir?
For you, as for you.
Oh, my, so my extracurricular activities, first of all, I start my day with yoga, sir. Like ever since in school, like since fourth grade, I participated in many yoga competitions, sir. I'm a state level yoga champion.
You go somewhere or you do in your room?
As of now, I do in my room, sir. But in school, we used to have a separate yoga. Yoga as an activity. I used to.
Single-seated rooms or you have a partner? I'm hearing.
So I have a partner, sir.
Okay.
So yes, I have a partner, sir. Two of us to share it.
Okay. So you do yoga and then what do you do?
So I start my day with yoga and then I do the usual morning routine. And if I get time also, I'm more of a morning person. So I prefer to study in the morning, sir.
And what time is your first class?
My other extra, 8 o'clock, sir.
8 o'clock. And you have no problem, food and all is good?
Yes, sir. Tamil Nadu cuisine is quite similar to Karnataka cuisine. So it's fine, sir. It's okay.
Mess and all is good?
It's fine, sir. It's fine. Okay.
Okay. How did you get to know about this Explorer program?
So actually, my uncle, he received an email from Vattikuti Foundation. So he just told me, like, he encouraged me to like participate and try. And yeah, so I got to know from him, sir.
But you are not so much in social media, is it? You didn't see it anywhere in social media?
No, no, sir, I didn't see it in social media.
Okay.
No, sir.
So what is your understanding of surgical innovation?
So I believe surgical innovation would be developing surgical techniques in such a way that there'll be minimum post-operative complications and the patient is benefited to the maximum. Like there'll be lesser like it'll be simpler for the surgeon also, and there'll be lesser complications for the patient also, without too much variation also. Like nowadays, new laparoscopy and all are there, sir. So with as invasion as possible, we are able to keep the patient, I believe.
Okay. You have any plans for Ghent, Belgium? What are you expecting to? What are you expecting to gain from going to Belgium?
I'm expecting to as of now, I do not have too much knowledge about the surgical field. So I'm expecting to gain more knowledge in that from knowledgeable professors who will be there in the workshop. And also there'll be other students like me, sir, or older than me also, maybe. So exchanging information with them and learning new things from them also, sir. And also, initially, when I was in Bangalore, I was only with local students. Now that I'm in a national college, I'm with students from all over the nation. Now I want to go and be with students internationally also. So I want to increase my connections and start from now itself, so that further in MBBS and in MD or MS also, I'll have more and more connections. And
how much computers you use in your daily thing for your work?
How much of my computer do I use, sir? So about, it depends, sir. If there's any seminar in class or I have to prepare PPTs, that time I'll be using my computer more. Mostly on average about 1 hour a day at the most for educational purpose.
But if there not from the timing point of view, but for what functions you use computer?
Oh, okay, sir. So one is for like for e-material, sir, e-reading material. I'll be using it.
You have
And then
access to library?
I'll be...
Do you have any access to library or lessons?
So as of now, I've joined for USMLE, I've joined the Moksha course. So I have access to some videos in that. Then apart from that, as I said, so like in whenever there are any seminars, I always come forward and I give my name to present in front of class and all. So that time I use the PPT app. I mean the PowerPoint presentation I'll be using.
Yeah.
And reading material mostly for this much, sir.
Okay. And do you use it, Chat GPT or something?
I've used Chat GPT quite a few times, sir. Like my father had told me about it.
Yeah.
No, sir, I don't have a subscription as of now, because like many of my professors, many people have told me also that like for example, if they tell us to make an essay, many people will just go to Chat GPT and type the name of the essay and they'll get the information. So it's not very original from our point of view. So I don't use it much.
Okay. And then how much do you know about artificial intelligence applications for medicine? Chat GPT, GPT-4, MedPalm, large language models, predictive models, computer vision models, networks. Do you have any interest in this area?
So actually, I'm not very aware about this area, but now that you've mentioned it, I would like to know about it, sir.
Okay. So tell me one thing.
Yes, sir.
What all we should do besides your curriculum to support the medical student fraternity? We are planning to have almost 1,000 explorers by next year. They would be international community of medical students.
Yes, sir.
And our purpose is one, you rightly said, we want you to learn from each other. Different cultures, and build bridges and learn to work together internationally, build networks, which we do at this level. But I want you to begin at this level because many things are happening in different curriculums and we want that benefit to be equally distributed. Second objective I have is that we want you to
12 o'clock.
We want you to really train you on some areas which your college will not train.
Yes, sir.
We don't want to train you as Chat GPT or something. We want to tell that how can whatever you are doing, studying, homework, presentation, how can you do more quality, more knowledgeable in the shortest possible time and you can retain with. We want to leverage technology to do what you are doing already. It's not playing games or anything. So I think there is appetite for students like you to have courses on artificial intelligence, try to automate because all of you have computers. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir. It's a very good idea, sir.
Anything else you would recommend which we should do?
Sir, since you mentioned about a network of students and now it's almost going to be about 1,000 explorers.
We are hoping that we will try to build a community. 1,000 is a number I have thrown, but we would like to build because we are beginning with the community of 8. And I am sure once you spread it to your friends, most of them would like to join it. But for your uncle, the word won't have spread to you. Do you think there would be an interest in other students to join the community?
Yes, sir. Definitely, sir.
Did you tell anybody and did they ask you that why didn't you tell us?
Like, sir, I've mentioned to some of my batchmates, a few of them. Yes, so some of them were interested.
Okay.
But then, yes. So like one of my friends who helped me take the video for this, like she told me that she was also interested. Like actually, it's not possible for her to make it in this time of the month. I mean, at that time of the month. Otherwise, she was also very interested, sir, in robotic
I think
surgery.
that was a specific event of going to Ghent, because those events may not be that frequently, but we want to build a community. We want to complement what you are learning at medical school and bring best practices in different regions. That is the objective.
That's work. 8 hours, right, sir?
What did
as
you
of
say?
now, currently there are around 8 of us, right, sir? So as of now, there are
Eight
currently
of
around
you,
8 of us, right, sir?
8 of you from all over the world.
Yeah.
One
Yes,
from
sir.
one
Like
from England, one
just
from Turkey, Italy, India, United States.
so like just a small suggestion. What I thought is, now that there are around 8 of us, it would be nice if we could make a group on some platform. Like it could be any platform.
Yeah,
Like if we
I
could
think
make
that
a
is the
group
next step.
and
After I finish talking to you, we'll arrange a joint group call, Zoom meeting.
yes, sir.
And after that, we'll create a WhatsApp group. Or Sarita will
Yes, sir. Like
what we are going to put all of you in communication. Because before you go,
yes.
we'll create a group of people. There you will go not as Sanjana from Karaikal. Yes, you are there, but you'll go as a Vattikuti Explorer. I want you to go as
Yes, sir.
a group.
Yes, sir.
Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
We are going to run a competition in
Okay,
the
sir.
we have a meeting in February in Jaipur,
Yes, sir.
and
Okay.
it would be a competition amongst explorers. Very
Okay,
soon
sir.
we'll announce the competition to test your innovative skills, test your thinking,
Okay.
and on that basis we'll select 10 or 15 of them to go, and there would be award for the best ones. So
Okay, sir.
so we will have continuous activities, there's no question about it. But at this point in time, I would like you to keep thinking that permitting your time, what are the things you as an individual would like to learn, which are not being taught to you in your medical school?
Yes, sir. One thing is, so like the main reason why I opted for the Vattikuti Explorer courses because of the robotic surgery, sir. Like the innovations, they don't like. I'm going to the operation theater in some postings, but
there
like
is no robot
they're
there
still
so
using
far.
convention. Yeah, there's no robotic technique so far.
Because
I want to
JIPMER
see that.
also got it very recently, so few years
Yes, sir.
ago.
Yes, sir. And they won't let us do many things until we become an intern. And like, although I have a curiosity to do some things, but they won't allow us. Like, they won't allow me because I'm only in second year. So
That's all. I want you to make a shopping list. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Just think of it, make a shopping list, and then each of 8 of you will give me the shopping list, and then we'll build in the program for you. And in the joint meeting, we'll find out how much time, because we want you to do well in your studies. But
yes, sir.
other time, we want you to learn the things which would be essential for a successful career in medicine.
Yes, sir.
Any other question you have? So your mother, you asked, your parents, you asked after you got selected, or you informed your uncle, thanked him that he informed you?
Yes, sir. I informed everyone, sir. Everyone in my family. That day I was very happy, sir. Like, It's the first time I'll be attending a workshop, and it feels nice. It feels like I have some edge and some more advantages over my batchmates. Like doing something extra will help me differentiate myself from them. Like, it feels nice to know that.
Very good.
Like,
Tell me.
so because like studying,
Yeah, go ahead.
like I will. It's like studying and all. Like everybody will do so, but participating in something extra so that we can learn more. Such opportunities I found from this stuff. So that's why I was very
Our
excited
work
to
would
join it.
be undone till when you make your next presentation, they say that, how did you do it professionally?
Yes, sir.
Right? When you
Yes, sir.
read a paper or a chapter and you
Yes,
summarize and comprehend, the teacher should say that, have you already done graduation in medicine?
yes, sir.
Yeah, this is the objective. Everybody
Yes,
does
sir.
thing. But why out of 801 shines? Not because he doesn't have extra gray matter. God has not
Yes,
given
sir.
anything extra. So
Yes, sir.
this is the purpose that we like to work with you. Not everybody, those who can spare time, because I know what it is to find
Yes,
time
sir.
for a medical student. But
Yes, sir.
nonetheless, they are very important. Most of
Yes,
them
sir.
try to learn when it is too late.
Yes, sir.
Any questions you have?
Um, yes, so like after this uh, workshop in Belgium, and apart from the competition which will be held in February, after this also, like, so like, will there be more and more events even
Events would
after
be,
that also?
we'll create a platform so that
Yes, sir.
we want it to be not unilateral delivery, we do it and you accept it, but we want each one of you to contribute and make an interactive platform. So you continue
Yes,
to learn from each other. Once
yes,
we
sir.
know the skill set of different people, like King's College London guy has a tremendous interest in robotic surgery, and he's already he's running a robotic surgery society. We'll bring him in and he will talk about what he's doing. You will interact. You will see,
Yes,
not to copy, but can you do something similar to it? So most of it, we would be behind the
okay.
screen, but we would like each one to learn from each other.
Yes, sir.
Our people will provide you the platform of Zoom meetings and this and that. That's not a problem. So the events
Yes,
would not be only outing events. Yes, we would like outing events, which may be
yes,
once or twice. They would be highly competitive. But we want the rest of the people, even if you don't win an event, you want to be continuously learning, engaged in something which would be helpful for your career. What is that?
yes,
Down the line, we'll realize.
yes.
Anything else?
Um, yes, so as of now, this is the
No. When are you coming to America?
sir. I'm not sure, sir, because the amount of holidays they give here are really less
Hmm.
in JIPMER. So I don't know, sir, actually, when I'll go again. The last time I went was before I entered first year,
Hmm.
which was about 2.5 years ago. Then I haven't gone again.
Eh? What did you
So,
say?
like the last time I went was around 2.5 years ago before I joined first year.
Okay.
Then after that, I didn't go again. If I get long vacations, I'll go again, sir.
Your dad keeps coming.
Yes, sir. My dad keeps coming. He'll come about twice
So
a year.
your siblings are still in US or all your children and mom is in India?
So all of them are in India, sir.
Okay. Very good. Sanjana, if there is nothing much, God bless you. And
Thank
we
you,
will
sir.
continue with discussion. But do a shopping list, what I told you, and send it to Sarika or
Yes,
me,
sir.
whichever email you have. Okay?
Yes, sir. Okay, sir.
Thank you. All the best for your exam.
Okay, thank you,
Thank you so
Sanjana.
much, sir. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.